Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to the PC Grim Reaper computer channel. Today we're going to be messing around with one of the laptops I recently procured. I did show you the setup of it in a previous episode, but today what we're messing with is, originally I told you I was going to install Ubuntu on a 1TB hard drive, which I did. It does run Ubuntu, but I am actually running a I actually plan on running Windows XP on this, and you might be wondering why I'm running Windows XP on this, because things are not what they seem with this machine. I recently watched a while ago I watched a video by Phil's Computer Lab, where basically he had a HP Pavilion DM1, which is like the same sort of form factor as this machine, but it has a sort of like similar setup as in the APU. But mine's a little bit older, so I'm hoping that the performance is about the same. And basically, you're able to turn it into a gaming sort of machine for Windows XP. And I want to see if that actually works, because if it does, that'll be quite interesting. I've got some disk-based Windows XP games in the corner over there. I'll bring them out when we actually get it working. But I've got Doom, I've got Quake, I've got Half-Life. I don't know how that's going to work because of Steam and that, but hopefully it should. Hopefully it might just be a simple case of changing the BIOS settings, like I've got done with the Project Pyro build, which is running Windows 8 with Windows XP as well. I just disconnected the hard drive. So yeah, that's what we're going to attempt today. We're going to attempt to get Windows XP 64-bit running this. The reason why I'm trying to do 64-bit is basically I can get the 32-bit version to work, but I've got more RAM in this machine. I've got 8 gigs. It's similar to the actual Pyro build. This machine has 8 gigabytes of RAM, so I want to fully utilize it. So hopefully it should be quick enough, and the CPU should be more or less powerful enough to run it. Hopefully, we shall see. And I've got some other news as well. I've recently procured another laptop, which is one candidate for Windows 98 gaming laptop. So yeah, as soon as that arrives, we'll do an unboxing and we'll see what that looks like. I have some big plans for that. I want to spray paint it white to make it look like an older sort of like beige style case. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, and we're going to get into this. So what have I got set up over here? I've got two USBs. I've got one with the Windows 64-bit operating system on it, and one with all the drivers and stuff for the actual computer. As soon as we get it working, we should just be able to get the Wi-Fi card drivers working, and then be able to go to Windows Update, get it to work. Because I was actually able to get the Pyro build to connect to the internet, and it was able to download all the updates, and it fixed itself. So hopefully I'll be able to do the same thing for that. Also, another thing I should mention, on the Windows 98 build, I never really showed the end sort of goal of what was going on. So hopefully we should be able to get into the BIOS into this, and so we should be able to get into the BIOS, and that should be able to. Yes, okay, I want F1 BIOS. So if we go into the BIOS, you can see all the specs on this computer. If I zoom you in there, you can see that. I'm sure you can. I'll have to heighten the tripod a little bit. But yeah, this computer's specs are not amazing, but it's better than a lot of the older computers I had when I was growing up. I used to own I think it was a Samsung, it was some sort of Samsung notebook, and the thing was a pile of trash. It could do stuff, but you'd have to be there for ages trying to get it to work. It ran Intel Atom, which is one of the first generation Atoms, which is really bad. So as you can see here, you can see the specs. It's got an AMD A4 5000 APU, so that should be good enough. Also, there are some weird things with this computer where it allocates RAM. I think it allocates some to the actual GPU inside it, so if we're able to download the drivers, we should be fine. So yeah, so we should be able to now go to the serial ACA. Hopefully compatibility mode. I hope this should work, hopefully, because when I was getting the Pyro build to work, I had to mess around with the SATA controller inside it. So hopefully if we set this to compatibility mode, it will work. So yeah, I do have plans for the Windows 98 laptop as well, which I will be showing you in the future. So yeah, hopefully if we exit and save these, this save and exit, so F10. Sorry, I want to get into more showing you what I'm doing with the computers. F12, so yep. Generic flash disk, that should be it. So, generic flash disk. Okay. Windows installers. Yeah, I'm using the multi-boot thing, so. Oh yeah, I should explain the way I set this up is I was using a timer. Has it got a timer? Oh, I should. Okay, we cancel that timer. So the way this works is there's a program you can download. It's similar to Rufus, still on the same website, and you basically can create bootable USBs for operating systems. So I've just done it for Windows XP 64-bit. So. It shouldn't be too bad. Begin to install Windows XP. Professional, yes. Okay, so this should theoretically just work. I'm not sure if it is going to work, but we'll leave it and we'll see what happens. So if you can see that. I'm not familiar with this boot installer. I'm usually familiar with Rufus. So hopefully this does just work and it doesn't give me any issues. If it does, I'm just going to use Rufus and create the bootable USB through there. So hopefully it doesn't do anything weird. Okay, so it appears to be working. This is the normal Windows XP boot screen you get to. This is usually where you encounter the errors with this sort of startup thing. That's what I kept encountering with the Windows. It appears to have worked. There were a few errors I was encountering with the Pyro build where the hard drives wouldn't be recognised, so yeah. Hopefully this should be a simple process, and plus I can just swap the hard drives. There is a more elegant solution, but I haven't figured it out yet. So Windows, now press enter to repair. No, yeah, press enter. Okay. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Yes, just use the entire thing. Format partition using the NTF file system. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. So hopefully this should work and we should be able to get Windows XP installed. I'll just show you a couple of the games I plan on running this machine. We're not going to go too intensive. I think maybe just a few things. I do want to attempt some rather interesting games. So we're going to attempt to do Doom 3. Should I try that one? I don't know. Far Cry. I've got the disc over here. I'll show you. I'm not a pirate, so I'm not going to show you some fake discs. So might attempt Your Empty. Okay, Your Empty might work. I don't know. Alright, so these are the 3 games we're going to attempt. I do have Quake 4 as well. So these are the games we're going to attempt. We've got Doom 3 here, Far Cry, and You Are Empty. If you can see those at all, I'm not sure you can. But yeah, those are the games we're going to attempt. So this is going to take a while. I might jump cut this because it's going to get really long. So yeah, I'll probably see you when this is done formatting. So I'll see you guys in a second. Bye. Okay, so we're about there on the formatting. It should just go through its final stages now, and hopefully it should install Windows properly. Usually if it's if this thing fails before this stage, it's usually because of hard drive issues. which I found out recently because of my Pyro build. So hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer and we'll get this running. So I need to walk my dog, and yeah, looks like it's working. Just the necessary steps, so we'll just wait for this to complete itself and then we'll see if it does anything else. Also, I might have to find another way to get games on this because this machine does not have a disk drive. I might just have to copy the files to a USB stick and then just install them that way. Yeah, because I don't have a external USB drive, DVD RW drive, so hopefully it shouldn't be an issue. There's one game we could test off the bat, Space Cadet Pinball, so but it's not having any issues already, so I'm actually quite surprised this computer can run this, because enter. So well, there we go. She's booting up properly. It's probably going to ask me for the COA, which I do have in a CD sleeve. So okay, and I'm back. There was another section on the USB stick you have to select to get to work, so this should be booting up now properly, because of there are some weird things to do with Windows XP locating, I think it's either disk drives or USB sticks, so it should work. I'm hopeful anyway. Hopefully it actually does work. Come on. Come on. Oh, we haven't run into anything, so it appears to be working. Wow, I've never encountered this issue before. This is weird. Continue your installation on this software may impair or destabilize the correct operation of your machine, either immediately or in the future. Stop installation now. Huh. Well, that's odd. Let's just see. And there is actually confirmed my suspicions about this computer. The trackpad is messed up. We'll see how it works. It shouldn't be it shouldn't cause any issues. This should just work, because this is an older CPU. It's fucking raining again. Okay, and I'm back. Finally got this thing done. So just gonna make my password up. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. You can now. Sorry about that, guys. So yep. Freaking trackpad. So twitchy for some reason. Okay, so this should just work. Hopefully it should pick up my fucking raining again. Hopefully it should pick up my network card, which is just something generic in there right now, I think. The ultimate in safety, security and privacy, yeah. At some point, but not now. Okay, it just rebooted and now we're into the actual, I think this is the first boot. And it is, so let's have a look. Didn't get any of the cool startup music, but anyway. So hopefully this shouldn't have any issues just working as it is. Okay, so it appears to work. We are missing the recycle bin and the my computer sign. That could just be because of the device drivers. Hopefully it's not too bad to get actually working properly. It shouldn't be anyway. I'm probably going to jump cut the rest of this video just to get the drivers installed, and then I'll jump cut back because installing drivers is just annoying, and yeah, I'm not going to put you through that. Actually, the recycle bin's over there, so yeah. I'll jump to getting the drivers working, and then I'll show you the end result when we actually get some games running on this. So you've been through the installation. Okay, so hi guys, welcome back. I'm not gonna, what am I gonna say? I wasn't gonna leave the video like that and just tease you with what this thing can actually do. The camera battery's about to die, so I'm just gonna show you one game, which is a fairly interesting game. This is a game called You Are Empty. It was released around the same time as sort of Bioshock, so hopefully this is a good sort of representation of what this computer can do. The camera battery is literally about to die, so hopefully this loads in time and we don't get glitched or anything. So yeah, it does work. I did encounter a few issues with one of the service packs. I installed service pack 2. That did glitch out and I did have to reinstall it again. But now we're at this point. It does work. So if I show you, we're getting fairly consistent frame rates. I'm not sure you can see that, but we are getting fairly consistent frame rates. There is a bit of screen tearing, but I think that's because of the mouse. But it is working. And if I show you this little bit of cutscene here, you can see that. Guy getting hold out a window. Yeah, it's running fairly consistently. So in the next video I will be actually showing you all the games I get to run on this, which is I've got more games on the shelf to run this. So yeah, it does work. I'm actually fairly impressed with this, and it is actually running the game quite well. I'm not going to show you any combat or anything because I did test it already. It does work. So yeah, next video is going to be me testing more of this and sort of showing what its full capabilities are. I do want to try and get Half-Life 2 to run on it. So yeah, just stay tuned for that and then we'll get to it. So thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one.